Hey guys, so I just want to go over some quick numbers on Destined Rivals and sort of like a pre-analysis of what the pricing looks like and what it could be. We are over 2 months away from the official release of Destined Rivals. It releases on May 30th. I just googled that. I think Glort Team Rocket, the Japanese version of the Rocket set, it releases next month. But here are some numbers, and I'm just gonna go over pretty much all the numbers we have and how to contextualize that with our limited information. Okay, so first of all, the Japanese sets. Glory Team Rocket is not even out. He Wave Arena, which is the first half of Destined Rivals, is has just recently come out. Heatwave Arena is going for about 100 to 120. Glory Team Rocket hasn't even been released. When I look at sales, I'd say a lot of times it's usually around 200, 220. Yeah, you can get some sales around like 205. You'll see some sales around 215, sometimes a little more than that. But yeah, right now I see sales for like some on the lower end, um, and some of them on the higher end up closer to 215, 220. Um, Destined Rivals, there's not a lot of sales. They've been picking up recently. Some of them is only literally like one listing. The booster box, I think, is the most common listing. You'll see something listed like this. So over here, you'll see like I don't know if best offer accept this. I'm not really sure. This is like a 440 over here. This is like a 380. This is a 380. All these are probably the same sellers with the same prices. It's 460. Um, this is a 470. This is about 510. So yeah, you do see the range is kind of big. It can go to like $500. I just put like 375 to 450 to kind of be safe. I did a price per pack analysis. Um, for ETBs, I only saw one sale, so it's not a lot of data. But the current ETB that was sold for about 185. Three pack blisters, there was only two. Sleep blisters, there's only two sales. There's one for 4 packs, and there's one for like 24 packs if I scroll down. So I just did the high and low for that, and there's only one sale for like a 3 pack blister, which is at $80. So this is just from that data. This is what I get for the pricing. I want to see if there's any like pretty much huge price discrepancies essentially. Um, at these prices, the booster box packs are going for about 1050 to 1250. The ETBs are like the most valued at this price, about $20 a pack. Um, and therefore like all the value just comes from that promo. And then the sleep packs go for 750 to 12, and then the 3 pack blisters sell for 10. So honestly, the numbers are pretty consistent except for the ETBs. Um, and just to give you a little context, like Journey Together is like the weird one. I've been talking about this for like the longest time. So I have Journey Together here. Sometimes I'll do price per pack, but like when I do price per pack, you'll see like on the 16th, um, booster box ETB bundle. Um, the booster box is always so much less than the ETB bundle. It's been there since like a really long time. Like even on the 20th January 28th, you see $5, 540 a pack, 763, and then $10. So like yeah, there's been a lot of, and then 210, like it's like doubled. It's like $5 a pack versus $10 a pack. So I feel like the Rocket set is more appropriately priced in that sense, where like the booster box is actually given like a good amount of value. Um, like the the other items can be worth more per pack just because like they're more common, or like like they're like you're getting more money for like booster boxes are usually cheaper at the beginning. Over the long term, booster boxes are worth more, but in the short term, booster boxes are usually worth more because like they literally sell for less. um like people will buy it because it's like a bulk sort of deal. But yeah, we're seeing like better pricing already for like the booster boxes. It's something that's more logical. um and I think a lot of this is we're entering a new wave of the market where a lot of the data that we have, all the predictions, can be based on like what we've seen before, and we haven't seen a lot of like, as far as like the current market in the last year, we haven't seen like a lot of recent data to go off of, like over the long term maybe. But like for example, so if I'm going to do analysis, so Heat Wave Arena, I'm going to estimate that cost, and some people have already looked at Battle Partners, which was also going for around like I'd say like 120, like 100 to 140. Now it's dropped down. I could find places again for like 85, 90, 95. So Battle Partners drops, but it set new precedent for like the Japanese boxes to go up. Um, the Team Rocket set seems to like blow everything out of the water because it's actually a set that everyone's hyped about. Like Battle Partners and Journey Together are not super hyped sets, but they're still doing very well. Like Journey Together just surpassed Surgery Sparks to have at about like 260, 265 booster box. Um, so with that, like that's sort of like understanding the market. You're like, hey, this Team Rocket set's probably gonna be even worse because it's a later set, which more and more people are getting on the bandwagon of like I have to buy Pokemon as soon as possible, and it's a set people are actually very hyped about. As we get more cards, if the cards are really really good, it's gonna make things even worse. Um, but yeah, here's just the basic kind of numbers. Like this is pretty preliminary analysis, but I don't at least I don't see anything like too weird with the numbers. Like the ETBs I have seen this before. ETBs are just double of the value of booster box. Sometimes I've seen it overtrade together. Um, Japanese is it's a new precedent. It's double this. The booster box are a new precedent of the highs. Um, like it's way higher, but it's kind of makes sense based on the concept that everyone really wants this, and we're at a new stage of the bull market. But yeah, I want to get more and more data as time goes on and look at this analysis even more. But this is just currently what I see on the market. All right, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.